Dear students, today we are going to do question number 4 of exercise 2.4 pertaining to polynomials. The question is we have to factorize the given polynomials by using the splitting method. If we are having a quadratic polynomial, for example, in the variable x, px is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. As you know, a, b, and c are real numbers. Here, the coefficient of x square is a, coefficient of x here is b, and c is the constant term. The middle term bx is to be split in such a way so that b is equal to, for example, two real numbers p and q. B should be equal to p plus q, and when we multiply these two numbers p and q, it should be equal to the coefficient of x square, that is a, and the constant term, that is c, ac. The coefficient of x, that is b, it should be equal to p plus q, where p and q are any real numbers and when we multiply these two numbers p and q, it should be equal to the product of the coefficient of x square, that is a, into the constant term. Here the first part is 12x square minus 7x plus 1. Here coefficient of x square, here it is 12. Coefficient of x here it is minus 7, and constant term here it is plus 1. Now minus 7 is to be written in such a way so that when we sum up these two numbers we get minus 7, and when we multiply these two numbers we get 12 into 1. It is obviously minus 4 minus 3, because minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7, and minus 4 into minus 3, minus minus is plus, it is 4 threes are 12, and it is obviously equal to coefficient of x square, that is 12, into the constant term, that is 1. Hence 12x square minus 7x plus 1, it is equal to 12x square minus 7, it is equal to minus 4 minus 4 minus 3, it will be minus 4x minus 3x plus 1, and it will be equal to, we will take 4x common here, 4x into 3x minus 1, because 4x into 3x is 12x square, and 4x into minus 1 is minus 4x. Likewise here we will take out minus 1 here, minus 1 into 3x minus 1, because minus 1 into 3x is minus 3x, and minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Now here we are having 3x minus 1 here, and also here it is 3x minus 1. We will take it common. It will be equal to 3x minus 1 into, and we will get here into 4x minus 1. These are the factors of this quadratic polynomial. Second part, 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Here coefficient of x square is 2, coefficient of x is 7, and the constant term here it is 3. 7 is to be written in such a way so that when we sum up these two numbers we get 7, and when we multiply we get 2 into 3. It is 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1, because 6 plus 1 is 7, and 6 into 1, it is equal to coefficient of x square, that is 2, into constant term, that is 3. That is obviously equal to 6. Hence it is equal to 2x square plus 2x, sorry, plus 6x plus x plus 3, and it will be equal to 2x into x plus 3 plus 1 into x plus 3, because 2x into x is 2x square, 2x into 3 is 6x, and 1 into x is x, and 1 into 3 is plus 3. Here x plus 3 can be taken as common. It will be equal to x plus 3 into 2x plus 1. These are its factors. The third part is 6x square plus 5x minus 6. Here, coefficient of x square is 6, coefficient of x is 5, and constant term is minus 6. The coefficient of x, that is 5, it is to be broken in such a way so that sum of the numbers will be equal to 5, and the product should be equal to 6 into minus 6, that is 36. Here 5, it is 9 minus 4, because when we multiply 9 into minus 4, we will get minus 36, and obviously it is equal to the product of coefficient of x square, that is 6, and the constant term, that is minus 6. In this way, the middle term can be split. It will be equal to 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6, and it will be equal to